Jazakallah everyone for coming together. I think this Andalusian tours has been incredibly transformative. Brother Tariq, mashallah, has given us incredible opportunities through Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's grace that has kind of gathered us together and allowed us to be here. More significantly, he spoke about the stages, as well as Sheikh Abdullah Kim Quick, who spoke about the stages of transformation, starting from the inception of Muslims arriving here and then ending. And what speaks volumes to the tour is the ability to transform in these stages. And many times have they built parallel lines to society as it is now, how society itself is transforming. But as I traveled through the sites and took in the history and took in the emotions and took in the lives of people, I myself began to drill further down into myself and realized that, very similar to, The Lives of Men, which was written by Imam al-Haddad many years ago, he talked about the stages that we would go through and the stages that we would eventually come to in the ultimate return. I found that in drilling down into myself that I was able to reflect on the stages that I was transforming into in my life, with my family, with my friends, with education. And I am so grateful to have seen and to have experienced what that transformation has looked like in the past. And I am so very actually exceptionally hopeful of what it can look like in the future, because although it's been written, we haven't seen it yet. And we are very much the developers and the creators and of our own destinies, inshallah, with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's mercy. I would say this tour is remarkable. It's life-changing. I would recommend it to anyone, specifically to the youth. I live a life that is very here and there in the West. We don't know what our roots are. Our oldest building is maybe 150 years old. To see this history, to walk amongst it, to live it, to breathe it, to touch it, to smell it, all through the senses, it makes it very real for us. We actually see and know where we've come from. We have a sense of pride and ownership. We don't feel, there's this dual life that we live where we're hiding our Islam or seeking out small places to pray. Now we actually, wear our Islam in our sleeves. Our hearts are on our sleeves. We know our identity. Change is inevitable, as it was previously said. We are certain of that. And so we have to embrace change, and we have to be able to take with us those life lessons. Andalusian Tours has allowed us to... Andalusian Roots, mashallah, has been able to give us a good sense of ourselves, and inshallah, with that sense of self, I hope there's many openings and connectivity with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and our identity moving forward. Jazakallah.